Imagine a typical European alpine scene. Maybe there's some cows, beer, cheese, and people blowing Alp horns. When you imagine a scene like this, what nation comes to mind? For most people, it's Switzerland. You know, Switzerland, that country full of alpine skiers, bankers, and raclette-eating, square flag-toting neutrals. But what if I told you officially Switzerland doesn't exist? Some of you might say, of course it's real. What about the Matterhorn, fondue, and Largut? You might even be thinking, that's crazy. I've been to Switzerland. You may have thought you were in Switzerland, but you were actually in the Confederatio Helvetica. So what the heck is that? It sounds like a league of sans serif fonts, not a country. It's actually not a league of fonts, but rather the official name of what you once thought was called Switzerland. You see, Confederatio Helvetica is home to 4 distinct languages: Swiss German, French, Italian, and Romansh. All 4 languages are official, so the ever neutral-spirited government didn't want to choose a name for themselves that would favor any one of the 4. So they chose a Latin name, Confederatio Helvetica. It translates in English to the Swiss Confederation. That's why when you go to a Swiss website, it ends in .ch. That's also why the coins say Confederatio Helvetica. In all 4 Swiss languages, the name for Swiss sounds decidedly like Swiss. In German, it's Die Schweiz. In French, it's Suisse. In Italian, it's Svizzera. And in Romansh, it's Svizzera. So that begs the question, where did they get Helvetica from? Well, back in Roman times, there was a tribe that inhabited the Swiss plateau, and they were called the Helvetii. They have a fairly interesting history of their own, including battles with Julius Caesar and Roman occupation for nearly 6 centuries. After Rome fell, the area went the way of most of Europe and turned into feudal states, or cantons. One day in 1291, 3 cantons, Schweiz, Uri, and Unterwalden, joined together to make the Old Swiss Confederacy. They were still part of the Holy Roman Empire, but they enjoyed self-rule. The Confederacy decided they didn't want to be ruled by the Habsburgs, so they kicked them out of their land. 8 more cantons were like, hey guys, we'll help you resist those Habsburgs if you let us into your club. The Swiss kept resisting empires, and the cantons kept joining, till 1819, when Geneva joined, leaving us with more or less the modern Swiss state. If you want a more in-depth view of Swiss history, check out this video. I'll link to it in the description. It does a much better job than I did. So to recap, Switzerland is real. It's just not called Switzerland. How do I feel about Swiss neutrality? I have no strong feelings one way or the other. The flag is a big plus though.